Hello, juniors. This is the coursework that occurred on Thursday, January 13th for periods 3, 6, and 7. Periods 3, 6, and 7. The sheet you see in front of you now is what was projected on the screen for students to start the class. So if you are absent on Thursday, January 13th, you need to title a sheet, the Harlem Renaissance KWL chart. Keep it in the notes section of your binder. You need to have a 3-column chart, KWL. In the K column, list as many statements as you can, at least 3, that you know about the Harlem Renaissance. W for questions. What would you want answered? Write at least 3 questions you would like answered and leave the L column blank. Okay? If you are absent today, you must have this KWL chart in the notes section of your binder. This was the bell work for Thursday, January 13th. Immediately following this, students completed in the vocabulary section of their binder. You want to put this in the vocabulary section of your binder. At the back of the vocabulary section in your binder, we created this chart. Renaissance. It is a revival of or renewed interest in something. So create a box, right? Renaissance, the definition. We're using the Harlem Renaissance as our example, and you must have an illustration of your own in color here. So if you are absent in the vocabulary section of your binder, create a word box for the word Renaissance. That was activity 2. Activity 3, we worked on a gist statement for the Harlem Renaissance, found in Springboard, page 476. We read the first sentence of each of the 13 paragraphs. We read and highlighted. So if you are absent today, here is a copy of the passage. It's in page 476 of our Springboard, not this copy that's found online, but the very first sentence of each of the 13 paragraphs you must highlight. So that will be checked for the Springboard in the literature section of your binder. We then stopped, and as a group, they wrote a gist statement. Okay, the Harlem Renaissance, THR, the Harlem Renaissance gist statement. This passage is mainly about, and they had to write a 25-word sentence. It had to be one sentence, not 2. One sentence, and it had to be at least 25 words. It can be more, but at least 25 words. This was completed on a colored note card, 3x5, and students placed this in the tray. Name in the upper left of the card. Okay, so this is what was completed if you were absent on Thursday, January 13th. Have a nice day. Send Ms. Hightower an email if you have more questions.